Today we have Trish Spivey here with Fidelity National Home Warranty. It's always such a pleasure hanging out with you and you being part of our organization. We've talked about a bunch of different coverages, but today we want to focus really on buyer's coverage, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the benefits are and what sets your company apart.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, buyers are paying more than ever to get into their homes.
Absolutely.
And what it does is it protects the finances of the buyer. So very often homeowners don't even think about, or buyers, like, well, I have homeowners insurance, why do I need a home warranty? Completely different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your AC goes out, a month after you've just gotten into your dream home.
And it seems like it's that way. A month later,
It is.
everything starts happening, right?
Well, and I'll tell you, that's true, because as a matter of fact, 70% of homeowners will experience a failure within the first year.
Wow, 70%.
70%. And we see the majority of that within the first several months. People use homes differently. So if you think about it, that's why very often it does happen in the beginning. So when you have these homeowners that get in there and they have no discretionary income, that's where that warranty really saves the day. It's
and we're
so
seeing that
important.
more and more, right, with the cost of everything, right?
Oh my gosh,
so they
yes.
really are kind of maxed out to begin with, no?
Yep. And credit cards, you think about credit card debt now, that used to be the fallback.
Yeah.
That's not even there now because
Yeah.
the debt's so high. So they got to have something for peace of mind.
And tell me a little bit about the benefits, like as far as like what does it cover? I mean, does it cover?
Sure. So basically, home warranties cover major systems and appliances. Okay. So that is going to be your heating, your air conditioning, your electrical, your plumbing, and primary kitchen appliances.
Okay.
So it's really, everything that's under that roof is
Okay.
what the warranty protects. So, and again, it also depends on the coverage because we have multiple plans. So it depends on that coverage. And there's also options that obviously can be added.
So you can get pools or septic. Can you do roof as well? I mean,
You can.
Okay.
You can. And again, you and I've talked about this in the past where I'm always going to say I want to see that buyer get the best coverage overall before adding those options.
Okay.
Because there's limits. Like roof, for instance, it's $100, it's $1,000 max payout. I'd rather see a buyer get better coverage overall that's going to protect them on a larger scale than just that roof.
Okay.
But again, there are times I see where it's like, nope, they want to know that if there's a leak, they've got that protection. So that's what's so great about it is that we can
customize it to whatever the need is of the individual.
Exactly.
Awesome. Cost is that?
Yeah, and there's a wide range.
Okay.
I mean, currently we range from $500 to $855.
Okay.
So again, I work with homeowners, I work with agents to say, let's talk about the age of the home.
Right.
Because a lot of times I'm gonna suggest higher coverage when it's an older system.
Okay.
Because there are more things that help with those older AC systems in particular.
Okay.
And we're now on a completely different refrigerant out there.
We are, and that's outrageously expensive now, right?
It is, and that is where it really is a game changer because if you cannot repair those systems,
You have to replace.
You have to replace it, and homeowners don't even realize that could be $13,000 to $15,000 for an AC system.
Is it true that you have to like the compressor and the air handler have to be matching, right?
Yeah.
So that's an additional cost.
Yeah, that's where we have to replace the whole thing.
Right.
Not all warranty companies do that. Some warranty companies will replace the affected component,
And leave the.
and the homeowner has to do the other, which can be thousands of dollars out of pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, it really, just in a nutshell, it is there to protect that buyer. And I can tell you, when we went through that seller's market, we saw the warranty taken completely out of the transaction. I've been doing this 10 years, and it was a drastic change. And ultimately, unfortunately, what we ended up with was the highest buyer's remorse in history.
Yeah.
And what was crazy about it was the majority of those things
Could have been prevented, really, right? Just simply
you got it,
with
having
a
that
policy.
warranty. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's so important to make sure that buyers know, and as you start working with them and as with homeowners, when you are purchasing a home, you need to have a warranty. Obviously, you as their agent are going to try to get the seller to pay for
We
it.
normally try to get the seller to pay for it.
Exactly.
And if not, we definitely have that conversation for them to understand the value.
Yep.
So,
Why it's so important.
So important, right?
Yeah, and then, it's not only important that they have the warranty. The other thing I would say is knowing and understanding the company they're working with and their coverage.
And that's critical, right?
It's critical. I mean, that's what I love Fidelity. We are an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Contractors love working with us because we pay them very quickly, which is always a sticking point, and we want to make sure we have happy contractors.
Yeah.
Because again,
they're the front facing.
you got it.
For
It
your
is
company,
your
right?
reputation
Right.
and the happiness of your clients. So, it's knowing that. It's knowing also that we as a company, we're part of a $15 billion corporation, Fortune 500. We have the means
Financial strength, yeah.
You got it, to cover our claims and to back what we say we're gonna do. But it's also just that coverage.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at how often people don't understand what their warranty even covers. If you have a 2000, and there are warranty companies out there that may cover only $2,000 to replace an AC system.
That doesn't do anything in today's day
That
and
is
age,
not
right?
replacing an AC
Yeah.
system. Same thing, $500 with a water heater. We have no limit on either of those,
Yeah.
and multiple on either of those. Also, appliances. Some companies are $1,000 for a refrigerator. You're
You
not
can't
getting
get
a refrigerator for
Not in today's day and
$1,000.
age, no.
So we're $5,000. So again, that's where I say it's great that you partner, obviously with me because I love our relationship, but partnering with Fidelity
Yeah.
because we are an amazing company with the best coverage out there.
You have always been great to work with. And you're always there, which I love, right? Like, you're always available. So if we have an issue, concern, questions, or whatever, you've always been there for us. So thank you so very much. We appreciate you. And I see the value, and we keep on making sure that our buyers see the value as well.
I
So
appreciate
thank you very
it.
much for joining us today.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Thank you.